Well, for the very first time coming to you live from the City of Lights, it is match number 15 of the HBL Pakistan Super League 9, and it's the Karachi Kings taking on Islamabad United. Well, a very warm welcome from Karachi. It's an absolute pleasure to be back here in the City of Lights. It is an absolute vibe here, and why not? We've got a massive match ahead today. Karachi Kings, they're taking on Islamabad United, and two sides of very differing form coming into today. Karachi Kings off 2 massive wins versus Islamabad. Well, they're 3 on the trot losses. So as we chat through everything today, I've got Waqar Yunus. Welcome to the team.
Hello, Aaron, and hello, Danny.
I've missed you.
Yeah, I know. I'm here now. I'm here.
Good. Thank God.
Absolute pleasure to have you gentlemen at the pitchside studio here. This is a massive match if you're an Islamabad United fan. 3 wins, 3 losses rather, on the trot coming in today. It's almost panic stations.
It's kind of. I mean, they're a very good side. I don't think they'll be as worried as what we've seen from Lahore Qalandars. Lahore Qalandars were all over the place last night, and they had no clue, what needs to be done. I have a feeling, with Islamabad United, they have a really good balance in the side. It's just a matter of clicking. Yes, they've lost a few games, and they're a little bit, not there, or should I say, they're not really up to the mark. But they can always bounce back, I know.
Absolutely, and talk about the bounce back this season has been the Karachi Kings. Danny Morrison, a fantastic effort from the Kings to kind of really clear out the stables and regroup, and the team that they've come up with is already putting the performances on the board this season.
And you can be a little unlucky in this part of the world. Condensed nature of the tournament, they've got some illness. Guys have got a bit upset in the tummy and what have you. But again, you rely on some big names, and certainly Kyron Pollard, when he pulled out that innings and just smashed it to all parts, and he took 24 off 1 over, half century not out. That sort of stuff gels it, and then you're relying on a bit of show, but we know that. But I tell you, they've got that ability, haven't they? And I like some of that. And Shah Massoud, well, it's about time. The big fella at the top of the order, you open, you've got to get runs here, and you've got to get runs at the top, and you're batting inside the first 6. So come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's take a little look at the points table to see where everyone sits heading in today's all-important clash. And, well, the Multan Sultans, they're enjoying life at the top of the table the entirety of the tournament so far. But the Quetta Gladiators and Karachi Kings, they're a much better performance from them this season. But it is a 4v5 as things currently stand in today's matchup. Those top 4 teams, of course, qualifying for the playoffs. So you got to win big, and you got to win now, Danny.
Yeah, you do, but again, there's still a bit to go here, and it's a funny old scenario. We're down here in Karachi, and then the other games are up in Pindi, aren't they? So again, different conditions. This is the lowest bouncing pitch. We can all appreciate that. So look, you've got to adapt, and I think Karachi at home, the home side always wants to start winning. You need to get into a groove and start winning. Yeah,
adapt they have done. They've done it very well. Of course, a little bit earlier, we had the toss out in the middle with the 2 captains. Aruj Mumtaz hosted that one for us, and well, it was Islamabad United who won the toss. They elected they wanted to have a bowl first, did Sharaf Khan, which brings us to the playing 11 of Karachi Kings. They've been sent in for a bat, Waqar Yunus, and a few changes for them today. A bit of an illness going around the camp, but the big news is Tim Seifert. Well, he's actually going to be coming in and batting up the top of the order. Danny Morrison, take us through it.
Yeah, I like the look of Timmy Seifert coming in, and has to, because of the illnesses you mentioned there, Aaron. Jimmy Vince, very sick indeed. I believe Trevay Shamsi, he's bounced back. He's been ill as well. You look at, and I mentioned those star quality guys, and of course Lewis Deploy is one of those. Pollard, no doubt, and Shoaib Malik, a lot relying on that top order. I just chewed into the skipper, Shah Massoud. He needs to get some runs. He really needs an innings of substance here to set it up, given they've lost the toss.
Just you win one game, you create that momentum, and then you carry on like Multan Sultan.
Yeah, plenty of star power on paper. Well, the new captain for the Karachi Kings this season, it's Shah Massood. I think it's time for Know Your Player.
In the Dark Knight trilogy, and that's the only Batman I've seen, and after that there's no other superhero that comes close. Saifi bhai ko darana. Best cricketing memory, 2022 World Cup, after losing to Zimbabwe and the kind of run we produced to get to the final. Unfortunately losing it, but I thought that was a team and collective effort. Ultimate cricket dream is obviously to win all the team accolades. That's to be the #1 test side in the world, #1 ranked side in the world, and also win a World Cup.
Captain there, Shah Massood, leading from the front from the Karachi Kings. And, you know, when you've got the likes of players like Kyron Pollard in your stables who can come out and win you a couple of back-to-back matches. Waqar Younis, you had the pleasure of calling this absolute smoke show of a performance. You know, walk us through just how big are these hits when this man connects?
I mean, even from the front foot or from the back foot. I mean, spinners have a nightmare bowling at him because he's got such a big reach. He's a big man, and that big cricket bat, you know, when he throws at it, even half the bat connection, it goes out of the ground. These grounds are not big enough for him. And, you know, every team, I guess, they probably wish that they have him in the middle order. He's such a good player.
And Danny, it'd be fantastic to see the big guy get going again today. But just quickly, what do you think Islamabad can bring to today's performance?
No, it's not about Islamabad. It's about Karachi for me. I want Karachi to win. I want the home side to do well, Eric. Please.
Oh, absolutely. Well, so much more action to come here. Of course, we're building up to ball one of the Karachi Kings playing host to Islamabad United. All of that HBL Pakistan Super League action is coming to you live right after this very short break.